Alright, so this is my review of my new SSR 125A1. I purchased it from sgrmotorsports.com for just over $700, and I was quite pleased when I got it. First impressions of quality, when I opened the crate it was in, was not that great, but I had heard a lot of good things about it. So after I got it assembled, took it out for a ride, and it started like second kick. It sounds really great with the stock muffler on it, but there was a bit of a problem with the stock muffler, and as you can see, it completely fell apart. The inside, all the packing is gone. The spark arrestor flew out, and the inner chamber is not attached to anything. It's just in there, and you can hear it shaking around. So that was junk. But I did get a new exhaust, which I was planning on getting anyway. I got off eBay for around $40, and it's constructed so much better than the old one. It's this one here. I didn't know how good it would be, but quality is pretty good. It's got a solid mount on it, not the hook like the other one had. So I don't know, it's a lot stronger. Alright, well, about the bike, it's 125 cc's, it's got hydraulic disc brakes, front and back, with a chain guard, and a really thick skid plate. There is a problem with the chain roller, and as you can see, in here it is extremely close to the swing arm, and the chain roller is just too big, and it's actually pressing it into the swing arm, so it's pretty hard to roll when you're when there's no weight on it. But after weight is on it, the swing arm moves down, and it rolls fine after that. But just pushing around the garage is kind of hard. I replaced the stock filter, air filter, with a K&N filter. The stock one wasn't that bad, but it wasn't oiled, and instead of spending on money on oil, I just had a spare K&N filter, so I used that. Let's see what else. Oh, it's got A-style or A-frame swing arm on it, which is performing fine. The rear shock was extremely tight when I first got it. You would sit on it and it wouldn't even budge. The suspension wouldn't even move at all. But I loosened it up and it's fine. Front shocks are the complete opposite. They're extremely soft, so I'm just gonna have to get heavier weight oil for them. But it rides really well. Going over jumps and stuff, there's plenty of cushion. Tires that come on it are decent. I wouldn't call them great, but I think I'm gonna replace the rear tire. The front one doesn't look that bad, but the rear tire is already worn out quite a bit on the middle tread, and I haven't even ridden it that much yet, and there's really, as you can see, there's not much tread depth there at all. So you can get a Kenda Millville or a Starcross for about $35 or $40, so I think I'm going to do that. Seat is really good quality. It's a nice gripper seat, no complaints about that. Gas tank is only a gallon, but it's not a problem refilling it. The gallon goes a long ways. Oh, the graphics I got off of eBay. because the stock ones that came on it, all the other videos I'd seen, everybody else had just used those same graphics, so I just wanted to get different ones. I got their Sobe graphics for a CRF50, so those are pretty good. Alright, well, start it up so you can hear what it sounds like. Alright, so the only complaints I really had about it were the front bearings and the forks here loosen up very fast, and I knew they'd be loose, so I tightened them right when I got it. But it still, after I rode it a few times, it loosened right up again. I tightened it again, and it loosened up again. And the top nut was still tight, so I've heard from other people that the bearings are not very good that are stock in it, so it's a good idea to replace it if you don't want them to get worn out and not loosen up like that. Another complaint, well, obviously the exhaust, and as you can see, it's these stock exhausts melted through my new plastics, my graphics, and when it broke the first time and fell off, it melted a hole on top of my plastics, so I was kind of pissed about that, but it's okay. Grips aren't that great. They feel like hard, cold plastic, so I got new Scott grips and I gotta replace them. Handlebars, I fell once and they're slightly twisted already. I don't know if you can see it, but you can't really. But yeah, they're kind of twisted, so Pro Taper bars are like $40 for a set of them, so that would be a good idea. They're good height. You don't really hit your knees on them at all. They're high enough off the ground. I'm 6 feet tall and it's fine for me. But other than that, it's been pretty good. I haven't had to run into any major issues yet. It's still running strong. Yeah, so I'll just show a quick vid of riding around. One other note is just that you have to turn the gas off every time until you adjust the carburetor, at least on mine, because the float level is set a little too high and it'll drip right out below the air filter here. It'll run all down the engine stuff. It's a really slow drip. It's a minor problem. I just haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. But other than that, I would totally recommend this for $700. It's a really good deal. I mean, it's the same high quality that you get from Honda or Suzuki or Kawasaki with their KLX 110. It's just a little harder to find parts for, but they're interchangeable with most CRF50 engines. Okay, and thanks for watching.